Hello, 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 hello. I think so.
All right, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School here in Charlottesville, Indiana. We're here for tonight's varsity-only matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels. Let us know how we sound here with no JV game to test everything out. It looks like it's a little, it looks like it's a little quiet. My knob got turned there, that's probably why. Let us know, like I said, everything sounds loud enough and all that. They stopped the clock there during the, definitely not 6 minutes. 2.5 minutes left here till the opening tip. So, again, we want to welcome everybody to tonight's game. Varsity only, Randolph Southern. They have a JV team. We'll be hopefully playing them later on in the season, but obviously due to some COVID issues, they weren't able to play tonight. So, varsity only. You can see here just a couple things. Up there on the screen right now, you see the QR code. You can scan that for a game day program. Coach Paxton updated that this game, so I can't vouch for its authenticity, but I think it's probably pretty good. So a couple things to note. This is the first conference game for the Royals, who are currently sitting at 4-0. Randolph Southern, this is their second conference game. They're 1-0. They defeated Union Modoc. This is our fifth game. This is Randolph Southern's fourth game. The Rebels come into this game at 1-2. They have defeated Union Modoc, and they have fallen to Whitco and Tri-Central. So the Royals also played Tri-Central. Royals defeated the Trojans by 9. The Rebels fell to the Trojans by 13. But in this year, with so many guys in and out and quarantine and close contact and things like that, you really can't judge scores like you can in a normal season because you never know who played for what team and things like that. Travis Stenglin, the coach for the Randolph Southern Rebels, 6-20 in his career here at Randolph Southern. We'll put him in his second year here. Whereas Coach Aaron Spalding for Eastern Hancock, 20 years, all at Eastern Hancock, 244 and 229 is his career record. A couple of things when we give stats for tonight. We only have stats for the Whitco game. Those are the only stats that are entered in Max Preps for Randolph Southern. The Royals we have updated through all 4 games. So when we talk about stats for the Rebels, again, we're limited to 1 game's worth.
I did notice Randolph Southern's the defending sectional champ. Well, I guess who we count last spring? I guess.
Yeah, they made through sectionals last.
So they are not. Sorry, my bad. It's 2019, so they're a year removed. Forget that how far this season went.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we made it through. We didn't play the regional, was what we didn't get to. So, but yeah, they've had recent success. Have the Rebels. So, quick starting lineups here for the Rebels. Starting off, number 4, Parker Redder. Number 10, Isaiah Peters. Number 12, Elijah Allen. Number 24, Quentin McDavid. And number 40, Carter Abshir. So junior, senior, and sophomore starting for the Rebels of Randolph Southern. The Royals will start the same 5 that we have all season. The twin sophomore guards, Jacob Spalding and Silas Spalding. And then the 3 juniors, Landon O'Neill, Cole Rainbolt, and Cyrus Burton.
We'll see if the Royals get off to a hot start tonight. That's kind of been a bugaboo for us this year, I think, other than maybe Knightstown.
Yeah, we started off well against Cambridge City, but it was that second quarter that was the bad quarter.
Need to look to see if we can play 4 quarters tonight. Because we have, what, 2 game back-to-back and then off for a few days and then hit it up again next week, right?
Yep, we got tonight, and then we have tomorrow. We're at Centerville. So Rainbolt set to jump with Abshir, the 6'6 junior. Randolph Southern controls the tip. It'll be McDavid with the ball.
Royals in their customary man-to-man.
Peters over to McDavid. They're looking to get it inside to Abshir, but Cyrus Burton doing a nice job of fronting him so far.
Yeah, we don't have the height advantage inside against very many teams, and Cyrus and Drew both been doing a pretty good job banging with the bigs down low.
McDavid over to Allen. Allen gets the screen back to McDavid. Back up top.
Good recovery by
Yeah.
O'Neal.
Oh, that was a nice back cut by McDavid.
That was a really nice pass.
Yep, Jake just lost him there, and 2-0 lead right off for Randolph Southern. Looks like the Rebels are also going to play man here. Landon's going to get a 3 right off the bat. Too long. Rebounded by Redder. Finds Peters. Back up to Redder. Allen to Peters. Back to Redder. He's going to drive, but cut off by Silas. Nice switch there.
Yeah, the Royals doing a nice job on defense, really making Randolph Southern work for it.
McDavid, I don't think Abshir's had a touch yet.
No,
so they've been able to keep it out of the paint there.
Yep, they haven't gotten in the perimeter except for that drive. Well, that's the second one, 2 layups.
Yep.
That's it. They're not being able to feed the ball inside.
We're making them work, but it's just too easy. You know what I mean? We're just giving up there towards the end.
Yep. It's like we're getting tired on that long possession rather than the offense making a mistake.
Swinging around, Silas Spalding over to Rainbolt, corner 3.
Oh.
In and out. Rebounded by the Rebels.
Yeah, Allen's looking to drive. Now they go to Abshir, and
he hits it, and now it's 6-0 Randolph Southern.
Really
2 minutes into this game.
Really not a lot Cyrus could do there. He had to pick up Allen on the drive, and then get the rotation over to help on Abshir.
Landon drives, kicks to Silas Spalding, 3 from the wing, buries it. And Silas has been hitting 48% of his threes this season. He's 11 for 23. Make that 12 for 24, so that'll be 50%.
Yeah, that's pretty good, especially 6 games in.
Yeah, and it's not like he's 2 of 4.
Right.
He's 12 of 24 now.
Got it in the corner. Good recovery. They're looking to do a whole lot that we do. Only we don't have the
big
low
inside.
post. Yep.
And that was Redder for 3. And again, 6-point lead now for the Southern Rebels. Silas drives, goes up with it, blocked by McDavid, saves it back to Rainbolt. He's going to find Landon. And Landon hits the floater there. Let's see if we can't get Landon going here. Nice trap there by Jake and Cole gets the steal. Up ahead to Landon. O'Neal drives, kicks to Jake Spalding from the wing. Just long.
Yeah, but getting those steals, that's been key for us this year to get us going. We've really been energized by that on defense.
Nobody, kind of a transition 3 there by McDavid leads to nobody getting a body on Abshir, and then see if we can get that.
Yep, Cole picks up his first.
Quick replay. We just didn't get a body on him. He puts it up.
Yeah, I think came over and got his arm.
And Cole had him. Cole had a body and then just kind of let him go. Hits the free throws. Right, he hit the first, right? I was doing the replay.
Yep, got both.
So, again, back to a 6-point advantage for the Rebels. 4:09 left here in the first quarter. Spalding pulls up for 3 and buries it. Jake Spalding hits the 3.
Travel, missed.
Didn't call it. Redder step back 3.
Way off.
Yeah.
Good rebound by Cole, and we're off and running. Landon with the ball. He's going to take it all the way in.
Pulls up, rises up, and it hits the little short jumper.
I really like that part of his game this year.
Yep.
Really putting it on the floor and looking to drive. He's done that twice now.
McDavid gets over to Redder, corner three, hits it, but
There
they're going
we
to call the
go.
travel. They waved it off. They said he hopped with it first, and we kind of got lucky there because they got behind us again.
Yeah. When we get beat, it's like we're trying to poke it away. We get beat, and then we're scrambling trying to play help side, and they're making the good passes.
Cyrus Burton, who scored 8 last game, had a great start for us against the Eagles of Cambridge City.
Yeah,
See if he can get going tonight.
He was looking for that. Silas again.
Another three from Silas Spalding.
The Royals now picking up full court, man to man. Well, Jake got a piece of that one. But we got beat, and there's no help. And Cole just got another foul. Unless they called that one on Jacob.
Nope, they called Cole. That'll put McDavid at the line to shoot 2. That's 2 on Cole. And again, that was just we got beat and didn't help quick enough.
Nope.
McDavid hits the first.
Really, I think that's the initial defender who's getting beat going around the corner. You got to take a good angle, move your feet.
Landon Saylor checks in, and Wyatt Saylor's about to check in for the shooter. For the Rebels, Drew White and Edric Miller replace Rainbolt and Burton. Edric with the strong rebound. Nobody's going to stop him. He's going to take it all the way. Well, they did stop him.
Yep, got stripped.
Right look, just got to keep that ball low when you're dribbling there. Allen goes to Saylor. Back up top to Redder, guarded by Silas Spalding. He drives.
Good. That time Drew did a nice job, and we recovered.
Landon with the layup. Yeah, that was Drew stepped over and forced him to throw it right to Edric because he couldn't make that clean pass.
Yep.
Jake reaches again and doesn't get it. And
I just heard Coach Bechtel yell out, "Stop reaching."
yeah.
Because you're stopping moving your feet. We've got beat 2 or 3 times, and nearly did again there.
We gave Allen a wide open 3.
Yep.
McDavid pulls it back out. Gets it over to Redder. Back to McDavid working on Jacob Spalding. Peters with it up top. Finds Redder. That one looked awkward when he shot that.
Yep.
Like he started it on the wrong side of his body. Allen stripped by Edric.
Oh.
Let's see. I don't know about that
That
one.
looked like a little bit of Houdini magic there as Edric pulled it away mid-dribble.
I'm going to question that one. That
Yeah.
one looked clean from Edric.
I think that's one of those that looked like a foul and probably wasn't.
Cameron Wise and Zach Arnold check in. They will replace both Spaldings. And then Abshire just checked right back in for the Randolph Southern Rebels. Redder finds Saylor. Up top to the other Saylor, the younger Saylor. Guarded by Arnold. Nice deflection by Drew White, and nice hustle by Drew White. Knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Rebel ball, but hustle plays by Drew White. He was our player of the game last week and doing nothing to dissuade us from picking him again so far.
Nope, all those little things. That was Drew's game last week.
Peters working on O'Neal. Landon doing a nice job keeping him in front. Saylor drives, hits his brother. Inside to Abshire.
Yep.
Nice job by Drew pushing him too far, but we don't get the block out. Nobody blocked out Landon Saylor, and he kicks it to Wyatt Saylor for the 3 and ties it back up with 49 seconds left here in the first quarter.
So to summarize, we need to rebound.
Coach Spalding not happy there, and I don't blame him. I mean, their points have been us letting them get by, trying to poke out every steal that we can get, and then offensive rebounds.
Yep. It's been a while since I've seen him fired up like that.
I know. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah. We're more used to seeing Coach Bechtel like that in the JV games, and with the smaller crowd, you can hear him a little bit more. I mean, you might have heard that with a full gym. Zach goes.
Nice take by Zach,
just
with the floater off the glass.
Yeah, that was pretty.
And I like to get him going. He never could quite get going against Cambridge City.
No.
He had a decent game against Knightstown, and again.
Oh,
there we go.
And Eddie keeps his feet in too. That was great. Oh.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Arnold and Edric fighting for it with Redder. But again, that's what we want. We need that. We need that fight.
Yep. I was going to say, I think that's what Coach Spalding was looking for.
Peters' shot no good. And the Royals will lead 17-15 here to start the second quarter. You're right. That's what he was talking about, was that hustle. We got a good look. Edric probably fouled on that one, but I think it was a makeup for the one earlier where he didn't foul and got called for the foul.
It looked nice.
We'll take our time now to thank our family sponsors. Again, we say it every week, but you guys have been awesome. This year limited attendance has made it so that, our athletic department struggles to cover all the expenses because we can only sell so many tickets per game. And so we, asked you guys to help. We've been doing this and asked you guys to help out what you can, to donate and become family sponsors by going to that link at the bottom of the screen, tinyurl.com/EH Royal Pride. And it's been an awesome outpouring of support from you guys, whether it's people donating $5 for one game saying thanks for doing it, or whether it's people donating $100. It's been just an awesome job by our fans. So we want to say thank you.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Eastern Hancock ball here. Royals have Silas Spalding, Zach Arnold, Cam Wise, Drew White, Edric Miller. Rebels have McDavid, Saylor, Peters, and Abshire. Arnold drives again, kicks to Silas, corner three, just off. Peters with the rebound. That's what we want, though. He penetrated, kicked.
Drew the defense. Two guys actually went to stop Zach. The same thing they just did, only they got a bad pass.
Yep. Saylor. And that's the difference so far. Zach's been able to beat his man and get to the lane.
Yeah, where we looked a step slow for a lot of that first quarter, he's doing the same thing to them.
They're trying to force him right now. Cam Wise pull-up three, buries it. Cameron Wise for three. And Eastern's lead is now 5.
Yeah, and I think while the Spaldings and Landon are probably top 3 on who you should guard in the perimeter, you really can't leave any of our players alone. They're all capable of hitting from that spot.
But Cam Wise is 4 of 8 on the season and had to miss a game early on. So in 4 games, he's, averaging hitting 1 per game.
Yep.
Elijah Allen and Parker Redder back into the game here for the Rebels. They will replace Landon Saylor and Isaiah Peters.
Long two. Well,
just off.
Yeah. Wonder if he knew it was a 2 and his body wouldn't let him adjust. Long rebound. Cam
nice
grabs
job by
it.
Cam.
He's going.
He doesn't have numbers, so he wisely pulls it back out.
Zach looked for the 3, but
Edric gets fouled there by Elijah Allen, and Looked like they're calling it on the floor. Yep, they're going to call it on the floor.
The reason he wasn't in shooting motion is because he was held to the
I
floor.
know. Inbound to Drew, over to Zach.
Yeah,
Find Cole in the corner, but didn't catch it clean.
Yeah. That was coming. We hit that curl play a couple times last game. Cam from that spot, though. Nope, this is long. Cole grabs the rebound.
Yep.
He's going to set it up with Silas, and he's going to take it to the basket.
Oh, nice move, but just can't finish. We have a special guest with us tonight, Allie Spalding.
Hey,
Home
guys.
from college.
I'm back.
Zach takes the three and buries it.
We need to get all the Allie Spalding fans to jump on the comments.
I know. Timeout Randolph Southern as the Royals take an 8-point lead with 5.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Yeah, there's going to be lots of Allie fans. We haven't had as many viewers this year because you haven't been here.
Oh, yeah, you guys all miss me.
Yeah, we do miss you.
This has definitely been something I've missed doing.
All right, so the Royals, well, we have I think we had a lead at the quarter, but we're the only ones who've scored. Randolph Southern's been shut out so far in the second. After a slow start, we've jumped up by 8.
It definitely shows that this year we have a lot more equally dispersed scoring.
Oh, absolutely. As we were just saying, it's hard to just defend your brothers or Landon. You've got to defend everybody out there on the arc, and anybody could score. Cyrus put up 8 in a quarter last week, got us going. So, and I think your dad's going 9 deep on the bench.
Yeah.
Redder, no, rebounded by Drew.
Yep, there we get a defensive rebound too.
Yep. Silas pulls up, finds Drew. Nice extra pass to Zach.
I think Drew got away with the travel there.
Yep. Cole with the hard take. Oh, can't quite finish it.
But we're driving now. We're getting some foul calls.
Yep.
And that's picking up.
I have an instant replay from. Oh, that was Edric's. I have another one here.
Watching on the live the past few weeks.
Oh, that was Zach with the kiss off the glass there.
I've loved seeing the new graphics we have with the instant replay.
Oh yeah. And then I put way more time into the graphics than I probably should.
You know what? They look great, so it was worth it.
Thanks. Landon Saylor checked in the game there for the Rebels.
And they've got pretty deep on their bench as well.
That foul was on Elijah Allen.
Free throw's no good.
Yeah, that's Allen.
Zach
Seconds. Oh.
Nothing happened. You know, we didn't get the steal, but now Peters knows that he's there.
Yep.
It's going to make him just a little more nervous each time.
We got Jacob Spalding and Landon O'Neill set to check in.
Step back by McDavid, blocked by Cameron
Yeah, I was
Wise.
going to say, I think he got a piece of it. It was a good hustle play.
Yep. This is probably the best we've seen Zach play this season. I know.
Yeah, Saylor did a nice job of putting it off Cole there. Cole couldn't quite get out of the way of the ball. And, yeah, you're right, Zach, that was a good stretch from him. Both sides of the ball.
Jake Spalding checks in and replaces Zach. Landon gets Cam Wise. Connor Wright checks in, the 6'4 senior for the Rebels. It's his first action.
Travel. I think that even startled the ref.
I definitely think that one's going to get made up on the other side.
Yeah, you'd think. He took a moment to talk to Coach Spalding. Another long possession.
Yeah.
Oh, leaned it. He could have got a hand on it.
Yep, just got around. Redder just got around Jake, and it's a 6-point lead for the Royals halfway through the second quarter. Cole's going to find Landon. He finds Jake. Landon drives, pulls up.
Oh. They call an offensive foul.
Oh, it was on Silas.
Let's see if I can get
on a screen. Had to have been a screen,
Here.
right?
Oh, because he turned with the screen.
Yeah.
That's what.
Instead of keeping straight.
Instead of keeping straight, he turned with him to try to roll. Yep. Not a terrible call because he was trying to roll a little quick on that.
I'd like to see if Cole could take right off the dribble, maybe.
I mean, Randolph Southern's had no success until right there. As Abshir throws it down with the two-handed dunk. They've had no success posting up. They've got it inside a little bit, but nothing off the post.
And that still was it still really wasn't a post because he just slipped on a screen.
Exactly. Yep. Cole's going to take the three and buries it.
And that's good for him. He struggled with that long shot.
He hasn't hit a three in the last 2 games, so that's a big. Hopefully that can get him going. It's a big shot for him.
Now we got beat again.
Redder's runner, no. Rebounded by Landon. O'Neal drives, hits Drew White, corner 3. Too long. Silas pokes it away from Redder, but it's going to be out of bounds.
We got Cyrus Burton coming in for Drew White.
I got to watch the dunk again. I know it was for Randolph Southern, but
it was a nice play. I mean, it was just well done.
I definitely wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't either. Rainbolt with the steal. Sorry, you missed Rainbolt's steal because we just jumped up and pressed it there. Jake Spalding drives, hits his brother, hits Cole.
Great extra pass there. No good.
That'd have been the perfect capper.
Randolph Southern's really wanting to push the game here.
We have really got to stay in front. Oh, that was a good job by Burton. They were looking to pass it into Abshir again, and Cyrus got back. Nearly forced turnover. Good block by Jake.
Randolph Southern's doing a really good job of keeping the ball in their hands.
Cole got that one, and that was a strong rebound. He wasn't going to let that one go.
Nope. He's playing with a little fire since he's come back in.
We're getting beat too much. We look like we have heavy feet.
Yeah.
And this is the 3rd game in 5 days.
Yeah.
But we're going to have another one tomorrow night, so we can't be getting heavy now.
Nope, got to figure something out.
Size off, Redder with the with the rebound.
We have to give ourselves as many chances as they're giving them. I mean, we have 1 shot and no offensive rebound, and they've got 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. We just have to give ourselves more chances.
Exactly.
Yep. Nice job by Burton there because they tried that same screen and roll, and Cyrus got back and forced a turnover.
1:19 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
And still, Randolph Southern's only scored 4 points in this quarter.
Yeah. Jake beats Redder off the dribble, but then tries to shovel it to Cole, and it's picked off.
Euro step works. Was that Saylor?
Wyatt Saylor.
And Cyrus really couldn't come all the way out because Abshir was behind him. He had to try to force the shot.
Landon pulls up.
He's liked that shot the past few games.
Yes, he has.
He's got a little, is it Carmelo Anthony's the mid-range jumper king.
Yeah, definitely great to see him taking some more shots and changing his range up a little bit.
He's harder to defend, right?
Yeah.
If he just stands out there on the perimeter, then anybody can set up some defenses for him, putting the ball
Another
on the floor.
slip.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
no
they
good.
miss it, though.
Get too confident there.
Yep, Wright just missed it.
We'll hold for the last shot.
Looks like we're having a little bit of miscommunication about who that slip's fault was.
Yeah, because that's at least 2 in a row that we.
Yeah.
But see, that was.
Well, and there was nearly a third, but Cyrus did a really good job recovering.
Yep. Landon's 3, no. Cyrus gets the rebound, puts it up. Oh, just off. So at halftime here of this varsity-only matchup, the Royals lead by 7. Did a pretty good job defensively there in the 2nd quarter of holding them down. And just we got to fix those slip screens, and we got to quit giving them second chance points, and I think we'll be fine.
Yep.
So we are going to, let me see here. Let me get my timer set. Trying to get my timer set. We're going to have a performance from the color guard. Now, as we said before, we can't have the sound on due to copyright issues. We get copyright strikes on our YouTube account. So we apologize. We can't do the music, but we'll at least show you the girls doing it. Okay, so we're back here with 2 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Here between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Randolph Southern Rebels.
Kind of want them to be the running Rebels. Although I always wondered, are the running Rebels running to the fight or away from the fight?
Oh.
Whoa.
Or are they just running in general?
That's a good question. Maybe they're just running in general.
Is that kind of like the Blue Raiders? Do they wear blue and raid people, or do they only raid people who wear blue?
I think they attack Smurfs.
So here's some stats. Scoring for the Royals. Zach Arnold has 5. He's hit both of his shots, a 3 and a 2. Silas Spalding 6, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 0 of 3 from inside the arc. Cam Wise hit a 3. Jake Spalding hit a 3. Cole Rainbolt hit a 3, and then Landon O'Neill has 8, all of them 2-pointers. Cole leading the team with 4 rebounds, and numerous players have 1 assist, 1 block, and Cole has 2 steals leading the team. So far we're hit 6 out of 16 from 3, 5 of 9 from 2. The Rebels shooting well from 2, but they've only hit 2 of 9 from behind the arc. So 20, what was that, 24% for them? 20.
Your math is over my head at this point.
They definitely look really heavy on number 10, Peters. It looks like he does all their scoring.
Yeah, we only had one game. You weren't here yet when we talked about it.
Okay.
We only have one game on Max Preps.
Okay.
So we only have the one, but yeah, he scored 20 in that game. Abshir was second with 7. So
really feel like that they underuse Abshir unless we've just totally taken him out of the offense, because you got a 6'6" guy at a 1A school.
Oh. And they had a big guy, was it Whistle, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They had a big guy who was really good. The year that they won the sectional. So they've got some size.
Yeah, and they bring who's the Wright, the
Wright.
6'4" kid. So I mean that's 2 kids taller than I think anybody we've got listed, right? I mean, it's Grant. Grant might be 6'4", but
he's maybe roster 6'4"
right.
and actually 6'2" or so. But
so he makes the second.
that was Landon's first foul, by the way. Jake Spalding gets by, and then he kind of does to Allen what they've been doing to us and getting
I've never
past.
seen that foul call before.
That was a very violent call by the ref there. Sorry, why is the timer still up there? Jake rolls in the first. Jake's shooting 62% from the free throw line this year. Struggled early on, and last 2 games has hit several. Hits the second. Eastern leads by 8. Full court pressure here.
And as long as we stay in front of them, that's going to be good to disrupt their rhythm. It was when we were getting beat off the dribble that was a problem for us.
We're switching everything. Cole just keeps pushing them further and further out towards half court.
Nice job by Silas there.
Redder gets the 3, and oh man, got the friendly roll.
I definitely like seeing our guys run a man, because I feel like a lot of times they've always had to run zone because they've been so outnumbered and so outsized. But now that we kind of have a little bit more size to us, we're able to do a little bit more defensively.
Yeah, we don't have the height, but we've got the thickness that we haven't had, you know.
A lot of guys been in the weight room.
Yep, definitely stronger.
Yeah.
Abshir,
Another slip.
back cut. But Peters missed it.
Landon had the ball go off the back of his leg. That was an awkward-looking possession.
Back to a 5-point game. Oh, we had Landon on the cut. We've not. That's one thing we've done a really poor job this year is finding. I don't know that we've hit a cutter yet like that.
That's something that really has to be instilled in practice, and I don't know if they're doing that, but you just have to know to look for the cutter because sometimes people can be so wanting to pass to the people on the perimeter because that it's almost like threading the needle when you go into the paint.
And I want to say, I think the JV did it.
Yeah,
in the last game.
Grant's great at it. Grant's a really good passer on hitting that cutter. But like right there, we had Cy again.
Yeah,
and we have to cut with a purpose, too. We don't always cut through there with a purpose. Cy buries the 3.
And the cutter really has to be looking for it and make themselves known.
That's what I mean. He's got to cut through there and make sure, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Yep, just like that.
Absher finishes, and again, 4-point lead for the Royals.
Yep, and Randolph Southern has really, really come out with a purpose, playing really, really aggressive, going to the basket.
And really playing with cohesion. You can just tell they've played together. Just really in sync.
Cyrus hits a 3 there.
Got a full timeout for the Royals.
Yep, Coach Spalding wants a timeout. Just a reminder to subscribe to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network. You can subscribe to EH Athletics on YouTube and the EH Sports Network on Twitter and Facebook. We're up to 1,100 subscribers on YouTube, so.
It's so cool because it has the K, like 1.1K.
1.1K instead of.
It looks so fancy.
Yeah.
I wonder when YouTube starts paying you to have videos.
Well, so 1,000 subscribers.
Oh.
So we can actually start getting paid now. We have to run ads before the videos, though.
Oh, okay.
So we haven't. We're still looking into it. Whether we want to do that or not.
Yeah. Because you can't be in control of what ads are in front of your videos either.
No, they should theoretically because you can ask for them to be like family friendly or whatever. But we're still kind of debating on that because we want to make sure that it is going to be family friendly ads or if we do that.
All right, we've gotten a couple comments from YouTube, so we want to address, yes, the concession stand is open, and which song would you like sung?
He was talking about halftime show.
Oh.
We couldn't play the music for the.
I would have sang, and I actually did sing it as I was walking through the hallways. It was a non-taco version of Putting on the Ritz. A fan of the taco version from the 80s.
Were you doing the Young Frankenstein version?
No, I can't quite do that. Like
Peter Boyle.
Yeah, Peter Boyle, who is also the very famous dad of Raymond on Everybody Loves Raymond. Although I'm sure he's probably more famous as Young Frankenstein, or various other roles. But yeah, I can't quite grunt it like him. But if you're a youngin', you might want to look up Taco and Putting on the Ritz.
Or don't. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's a classic 80s one-hit wonder, which is just fantastic.
As we finish the Bill Walton segment of our broadcast, Absher travels there, double dribbles there.
I will say this. I was aware of a basketball game being played.
Another timeout by the Raiders.
Rebels.
Who's the Raiders?
Shenandoah.
Who are the Blue Raiders? I thought you guys were.
We were talking about the Blue Raiders are Middle Tennessee State.
Oh.
Not to be confused with the Green Wave from Tulane, right?
It's not like I've played Randolph Southern for 4 years or anything.
No.
I just forgot.
It's all right. Lots of Rebels and Raiders in our conference because I think there's another Raiders, isn't there?
Wapahani's the Raiders as well.
I was going to say, I thought.
They're the Randolph Southern's the only Rebels.
Rebels, okay.
Is there a Catholic school that's the Rebels too? Is it
Catholic.
Well, Roncalli was.
Roncalli, and they are no longer the Rebels?
Because they were on the south side of Indianapolis.
All right.
Okay, Jake will bring it up.
Royals lead is 9. We've hit a couple shots the last 2 possessions down, and Cy gets another 3 straight ahead, buries it.
Man, that's 4 for him. I think he's 4 of 5 tonight.
Wow.
That's not going to hurt that, 40 whatever % shooting he started with.
We got a twin trap there.
Nickname pending, by the way, that patent twin trap.
Yep, it has to be.
I think your dad's going to clinic on that.
Silas called for the foul, his team second.
Oh, it's so important in a trap to not just let him throw it away.
Oh,
And really, I think
nice
job. Randolph Southern has twins too.
Oh, really?
Yes, we could have twin on twin. Oh!
Nice finish by
And
Cole.
one.
The Sailors aren't twins, if that's what you were.
No, there's two McDavids. Yeah, and I looked, they're the same height, same year. And if they're not twins, it's,
Cousins.
yeah, identical cousins like the Patty Duke show as we're back to Bill Walton.
Rainbolt finishes the three-point play.
That was a great play by Cole. He is, he always hustles, but he struggled with scoring the last couple games, and he's doing a nice job tonight.
Yep. Oh,
And they're going to return it too. They got a chance anyway.
I thought Cyrus was straight up and down there. Redder gets the bucket, and he'll have a chance to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. The official asked Jake to tuck in his jersey there.
And that's Cyrus's first, which is good too, because he's got some quick fouls the last few games. It's a nice job by Cyrus staying out of foul trouble.
I don't think either he or Drew is in foul trouble.
Nope.
So as Wyatt Saylor checks in to replace McDavid.
Yeah, and as much as they've been defending Abshire and as hard as he's been working down there on the block, that's saying something about both those guys.
No good on the free throw, but
Nope.
Abshire got the rebound.
Oh!
He
That
stripped
was
it
a
away.
Nice steal. Jake poked it away.
Landon
Another
gets
foul.
fouled there. Got a couple of replays here I'll show you.
We got Drew and Edric coming in to check in for the Royals.
There you can see Landon get fouled on that one. This is the steal by Jake. Dishes to Cole, the and one there on the possession before.
First one's good.
And we have seen this in most of our games this year where we start to pull away a little in the second half. We'll see if we can continue to do that. But
That's where our experience. Last year we couldn't do that. Last year we'd have a good spurt, bad spurt, good spurt, bad spurt. And this year we've been, when we play poorly, we haven't been letting it get to us, and we just keep our heads cool and haven't made those mistakes yet.
yeah, experience and maturity. I heard a parent after the game last Saturday night commenting that that's the type of game we would have struggled to win last year, where you're close. Like you said, you have a bad quarter, sometimes that turns into another one, although it's a good offensive play by the Rebels.
Mid-range jumper, no good.
Yeah, that was a
Another
sloppy
second
defensive
chance.
possession.
Still a 13-point lead here for the Royals.
Yeah, this is the time of the game where a team that's going to be bordering on really good to great is going to just put the pedal down and close out it, so you don't have to worry about in the fourth quarter. Jake looks to do that. His three is
There
good.
is it.
The top of the key is kind of the Spalding sweep spot right now.
Yes, it is. Drew deflects it away from Abshire.
Yep, another one of those little plays. Edric in the corner. Oh, Spalding to Spalding. Landon just dying to pull that long three, but he's going to take the mid-range jumper again. I'm just really impressed. He's scoring so different this year.
I know.
And he's doing it like it's a piece of cake. Like, that just looks so effortless.
Well, and it's in the flow of the offense, too. He's not forcing stuff, which is –
Well, the key to me is his shooting percentage right now is much better than it normally – normally he shoots a good percentage from three, but his two-point percentage is well over 50%, and it's not all layups. Those are tough shots. Those aren't – it's not – you see a big guy that shoots 50, 60% from two because he gets a bunch of layups, but – Landon's been taking a lot of pull-ups, a lot of those tough contested 12 to 15-footers.
And coming from a type of kid that wants to shoot the three, and it's really hard to go from shooting the three all the time to those mid-range shots because it's really hard to just gauge where you're at.
Yep.
I mean, Landon is the fourth leading he has made the 4th most three-pointers in Eastern Hancock history. So we're not talking about somebody who just, occasionally shoots them.
That was his shot.
Yeah. He's currently 19th for career points. And, he's well within distance here, the top 15 in the next couple games. So, that's that. He's got a good spot here. Cole Rainbolt, by the way, with his made 3, he's now up to 70 career three-pointers made.
We get Arnold just checking in, or was he in before that timeout?
He checked in at that timeout.
Zach brought some instant energy last time he came in.
Miscommunication there, I think, because we just left Landon Saylor wide open, unless he's just not a very good three-point shooter, and we were letting him have that. He didn't record any stats in the Whitco game, so maybe we haven't been able to scout him a lot. Landon to Edric. Edric drives back out to Landon. Landon drives, puts it up and in. Nice take by Landon. And he's easily in double figures.
Yeah.
Is it 12 or 14? I'm not sure which. He had 8 in the first half.
Oh, it's more. It's got to be more than that, because he's hit a couple of free throws too.
Has he?
Yeah.
I didn't remember him hitting free
Well,
throws.
we talked about it Saturday night. It's his scoring is quiet because it's just kind of spread out, and you look down and all of a sudden he's stuffed the point column, and
Royals waiting for the last shot.
yeah, this is becoming typical of us. We get under a minute at the end of a quarter, and we're going to try to get that last shot. Zach chuckling as he nearly lost his dribble. I think Coach said something to him.
His thing is he's been playing well. He just sometimes, I think, loses a little bit of focus. And usually when he makes turnovers, they're kind of careless, possessions where he just loses that focus.
Well, I wonder sometimes, too, as quick as he is if he sometimes gets ahead of what
his body gets ahead of his mind.
Yeah.
It's like his biggest strength but his biggest weakness at the same time.
They're going to try to get a half quarter off.
They get it off, but well short.
55-40, the beginning of the 4th.
Again, we can take a look at the sectional standings right now. Royals sitting in second in the sectional, but really the top 3 of the sectional are really good. Shenandoah Eastern and Northeastern are all really good. We'll see Centerville tomorrow night. We haven't seen them yet. Cambridge City's capable. They played well against us. I have not seen Union County or Hagerstown, but Knightstown we saw. Knightstown is not.
It's really, really interesting that Wapahani is not. I mean, they were good. They had such a good class.
They're not in our sectional.
Through. Oh, my bad. I was thinking conference.
Are we in the same sectional
Conference
as last
is there.
year?
Yes, same sectional as last year.
There's Wapahani. I was going to say, I know they had a good group come through.
They were all seniors.
Yeah.
Now they have a freshman who is really special, but I think they're this year maybe a little bit of a growing year for Wapahani. As you see us down there at the bottom of the conference, because this is our first conference game, so kind of
we should be jumping up right there with Randolph Southern and Wapahani here shortly. Silas, Zach, Cameron, Drew, and Edric on the floor for the Royals.
Rebels have Saylor, Wright.
It's like a McDavid.
Peters and McDavid, yeah. Oh, we had Drew on the back.
Underneath.
Edric drives, has his shot blocked. I thought he got bodied a little bit there.
Yeah. The refs are letting a lot go tonight.
Right there. Nice little play there by Landon Saylor.
You know, we missed Drew on that back cut. We were talking about the cuts before. I wonder if that's a lack of practice time here because we played so many games. And before, when we had guys out, we weren't able to practice. So I wonder if that's something we'll see increase as we move through the season.
Cam Wise with a nice take, and Drew White there for the offensive rebound.
That would have been wide open for Cam. Eddie just kind of the wrong time.
Silas takes it.
Nope, that rolls off.
No
too.
good, but Cam with the rebound. And we're going to get a jump ball. It'll be Randolph Southern ball.
So we grabbed 2 offensive rebounds, though, and that's good.
And that was a nice take by Cy. He just a little too hard. Cole Rainbolt checks back in to get Edric.
And Redder came in for Peters, sorry. I really like this extending the defense in the backcourt tonight. It's thrown some disruptions. We just got to stay in front.
There we go. Nice switch.
Yeah.
I don't know how that wasn't something there.
No.
Nice job by – it's a good defensive sequence.
Oh, and Drew's going to get rewarded with the opportunity for the and one.
We'll see if our replay goes back far enough here. But what you're going to see,
Dang
they
it.
try to go to the block, and Cam Wise steps over and takes away the pass to the block there, and that's what forces them to go right there to Drew, and Drew gets that steal.
And even before that, Zach, we got a switch. That was a really, really good example of help side defense by all of the Royals.
Yes.
We had Allen come in and check in for Wright. He'll take the ball out.
See if we can't get a couple stops and scores on the other end there, just in this game.
Yeah, get us a little bit more of a comfortable lead.
16-point lead right now.
We nearly lost the ball there. That's going to be
nice job.
Should be 3.
That's got to be close to 3. Oh, Drew. Drew got beat there by Saylor. Landon Saylor's going to go shoot 2.
Yep, Saylor doing a nice job coming in off the bench, giving him a little energy.
Hits the first free throw there.
And it's kind of hovered in this 13 to 16 point range for most of the third quarter and here at the start of the fourth.
They got it close there midway through the third, and then we just kind of pulled away, and it stayed right about here. Jake Spalding finds Drew over to Cole. Cole backs out for 3.
Nope, rolls in and out. Drew involved in tipping it. Cole nearly gets it, but Randolph Southern comes up with it.
Elijah Allen almost traveled with that.
Really just like to see us develop the killer instinct now.
Good take there by Allen, but he couldn't finish. Rainbolt with the rebound.
I think Cam got a piece of that on the way up.
Cam with the finger roll, no. Saylor with the rebound.
I can't remember us going to the basket so much before, at least against a good team.
Cole with the block. My replay thing flipped over on me. Real quick, see if we can get that block. Nice by Cole.
It's a very strong block. I think he took it out of the kid's hands.
Saylor, Drew pokes it away. Landon's going to get the steal.
He's going to take it all the way.
Oh, too hard.
Yep, started the shot too early.
Yep.
Oh.
And I don't know if he could have gotten one more step.
I think if he could have got another step, or he should have passed that one to Drew.
That's what I was wondering. That the Rebel defense recovered nicely, and
It's so hard to make that decision whether to pass or not. You have like less than a tenth of a second to make that choice, or else it's too late.
Yep.
It was easy for me because I was a terrible shooter, so that would have been a little wraparound pass to the other guy. Abshir set to check back in. We got a timeout by the Rebels. There's our little Christmas graphic there. Sorry, I was trying to incorporate our Christmas graphic
I like
more.
it. Fantastic.
It's so weird to think that Christmas is 3 days away.
I know.
It does not feel like it at all.
Well, if the snowstorm hits on Thursday, it'll feel like Christmas.
Yep. Again, thanking our family sponsors. We thank you guys in the first half, but here's a list of them again. Everybody that has supported us, up to 77 people that have donated to become family sponsors of the Eastern Hancock Athletic Department.
I'm just looking at that. I'm thinking, man, wouldn't it be cool to have your name on a live stream?
I know.
With all of our 1,000 subscribers. We got 113 viewers right now.
If you donate during the live stream, we will announce your name.
Become famous.
There you go. Oh, and
Jake just took it away.
oh, he knew what he wanted to do, and the Rebels, I don't know, who was that, Wyatt Saylor, didn't give up on the play, and then they end up converting it. I think Allen makes the layup there, and that was one where starting to get a little cocky, a little ahead of ourselves there. Leads at 12, just over 4 to go. We're going to take the air out of the ball here for a little bit.
Cole's going to drive, finds Silas. Silas gets a lane, and he puts it up and
There
finger
we
rolls
go.
it in. Allen going the other way, and he's going to get Landon with the foul there.
I think because he moved his feet, but I thought he got out of the way. That's a tough one.
We had a donation during the game for
There
a
we
family sponsor, so Matt Bricker. He's a new
All right,
family
Bricker.
sponsor. We can add the Brickers to it. We want to thank you. So Allen shooting 2, hits the first. Cyrus Burton checking back in for Drew White. And Landon Saylor checking back in for Abshire.
I wonder if they're doing a little offense-defense with that. Saylor coming in for Abshire.
Does Abshire have foul trouble?
I don't know. And maybe they're going to have to start fouling here as Cyrus grabs the rebound on that missed free throw. I mean, otherwise I don't know why you would take Abshire out. I imagine the Spalding kids running this drill at home, like in their free time. Maybe on a Thanksgiving where a lot of people are out playing like pickup football games or whatever. The Spaldings are running the weave or the four corners or whatever you're going to call that there.
The amount of times the boys are sitting at the table going over plays at dinner, I don't know. Basketball is our life.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, it would be really awkward if none of you played basketball.
That would be awkward.
Well, another nice back
Yep.
cut. Saylor.
That was a great play.
That was a great play. And I think that is going to be a point of emphasis for Coach Spalding here in the next couple games, is not allowing those back cuts, because they've kind of lulled us to sleep all night long.
Yep.
I'm just surprised after they were so successful with them in the first half that they're continuing to let those get through and
Yeah.
put points on the board.
2.5 minutes left here. Jake Spalding guarded by Redder. Pushes it over to Landon. Landon drives, rises up from 12 feet, and
Man.
hits it again.
It just looks so pretty.
I like seeing him shoot these a lot better. He's a lot more consistent.
Yeah, he is. And that was another really good
Yes,
pass.
it was.
That's almost as impressive as the cuts, as the pass that's in it,
Yeah.
because even that one looked pretty well defended.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of space there. That was a nice pass.
And one thing that, if the cuts and stuff is something that they've done before, that would have been something that was scouted and that they would have looked out for. And I think Coach would have been a lot more mad right now. So I'm guessing this is something new because they would have known beforehand that that's something that they really like to do.
That's true. That's a good point.
And I don't know. You never know what films we get on teams either.
True.
You know, they've only played 3 games, Whitco, Union Modoc, and Tri-Central, and we may have only seen, you know, looking at this, the scoring was really kind of balanced other than Peters going off for 20 against Whitco. But we may have seen them play. They beat Union Modoc by 40. So,
and I feel like you're not going to see normal stuff against a
bad team.
Not against Modoc, no. You're going to be lucky to get your varsity playing 3 quarters in a game.
So really
like
2
that.
games to go off of.
And if our only film was from Union Modoc, you know, you're kind of limited to what you're going to see there.
Yeah,
that's true. That's an excellent point.
You know, in football, we get the last 2 games that they played on film, but basketball is very different, I know.
They used to go into each other's mailboxes. I used to go with my dad to get tape out of people's mailboxes.
Yeah, in football, it's very straightforward. Every Saturday morning, you send the team the last 2 games that you played. And, yeah, basketball is way different because you have games on Fridays, you've got games on Saturdays, you've got games tonight like on a Tuesday. So trading film's a lot different than we do it in football.
Although I have done some film exchanges in person too, many at McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, not out of anybody's mailbox, but.
Was that the 8mm film that you were?
No, 8mm was before me. Everything was VHS. We ended up with DVDs by the.
I've traded my first couple years we traded some DVDs with teams, but now that everybody has Huddle, it's so much nicer.
I'll tell you, one of the ways I supplemented my income as a graduate student was film trade because I got mileage. If we had Huddle then, I'd have been out some spending money.
Cole Rainbolt hits the first of the 1-and-1.
Although I would have had some hours of my life back making copies.
I don't even know how to do a copy on a DVD.
You gotta have the right cord, and and VHS. Then with the DVD, you gotta have the burner. It's a process.
And then, like you said, you got to go trade it.
Yep. We
Peters,
got lucky there.
Yeah, shot rimmed out.
It's like they dribble around until they feel the step that they've got that one step ahead of us, and then they turn the corner. They've done a really good job at that all night. And we don't have our guys aren't slow.
No.
You know, one of our strengths, I think, is our quickness. No, that was.
They were trying to foul there.
Yep. That guy just played the drums on Cole's side.
My least favorite part is when teams it prolongs the last minute of the game into like 45 minutes of fouling and shots but
thankfully Randolph Southern's not doing that. They're just playing solid defense, although Silas with the shot there. They really don't want to call a foul, do they?
No. These guys know it's nearly Christmas too.
We had a question. Yes, tomorrow's game, we will be at Centerville tomorrow night for the game. Now, as far as broadcasting it, you know, we broadcast off of a hotspot when we're away. So as long as we have cell phone signal in Centerville's gym, we'll be fine. And we'll have it live. If for whatever reason we get there and we have no cell service, then we will record it and upload it as soon as we can. So but we will be there, and like I said, we'll let you know, at least via Twitter. There's 4 seconds left.
I forgot to hit the clock after that last dead ball. Sorry.
But we will be there tomorrow night. So at the very worst, you'll have it uploaded as soon as I'm driving home via the hotspot.
What does that put our boys at right now? Is that 3?
We're 5-0 now.
5-0.
So the Royals moved to 5-0, 1-0 in Mid-Eastern Conference play. The Rebels will fall to 1-3, and they're 1-1 in conference play. So that should push the Royals up. We're now, technically, I believe now we'll be 3rd in the conference.
Because we should have, an overall record, we'd jump ahead of, who was it? Was it Randolph Southern that was 1-0? So
Randolph Southern was 1-0, Monroe Central's 1-0, and Wapahani's 1-0. So they're all 1-0 here. Let's throw some stats up here on the final stats on the scoreboard. So leading the Royals in scoring here was Landon O'Neill with 18 points. More impressively, 0 3-pointers, and he was 8 of 9 from 2.
Man, that's
Wow.
great.
Landon, second in scoring, Silas Spalding, 14 points. He was 4 of 7 from 3, 1 of 6 from 2. Got to fix that 2-point shooting there,
Yep.
Silas. Jacob Spalding had 10 points. Cole Rainbolt had 8. Zach Arnold had 5. Cameron Wise, 3. Drew White, 3. And Cyrus Burton, 3. Leading us in assists, Jacob Spalding had 3, as he's been leading us all year. Cole and Landon each with 2. Silas with 1, and Edric with 1. Blocks, Cam Wise had 1. Actually, I think Cam got a piece of another one,
Yeah,
too.
they didn't give it to him.
Cole had 1. Edric had 1. Total rebounds, let's see there. Cole led us with 5. Silas had 4. Cyrus Burton, 3. Edric Miller, 2. Landon O'Neill, 2. Drew White, 2. Cameron Wise, 2. And then steals, Jacob Spalding, 2. Drew White, 3. Cole Rainbolt, 2. Edric Miller, 1. And Cyrus Burton, 1.
Looking at those stats, 2 things jump out at me. We were 8 of 10 from free throw line, which was really nice as a team. And then 10 of 22, so just under 50% from 3. If you're, as much as we shoot threes, if we do that continuously, it's going to be really hard to beat us if we shoot a percentage like that.
And Randolph Southern, you can see down there at the bottom opponent stats, only 4 of 13 from 3. So they struggled from behind the arc there. Now, they did have 11 assists on 20 made baskets, so assisted on over half their
that's pretty
baskets.
good. Well, and most of them were those back cuts.
So a nice job there by Randolph Southern. But the Royals come away with the victory, 64-51, another 13-point victory for the Royals. We have a Paxton Farms player of the game.
Allie?
Allie, you're the guest picker. You get to be the Paxton Farms player of the game picker.
I'm going to go with Landon. I'm really impressed with his newfound confidence and just really creating shots for himself that are more than just an open 3. I think he's doing a great job of creating space for himself and just making shots that normally he wouldn't take. So we'll give it to Landon.
Sounds good to me.
I also think there's some irony that you created a graphic for Landon to shoot threes.
And he's our third leading three-point shooter. Well, so I will tell you that graphic in the corner when we hit a 3, I told both Jacob and Silas Spalding to come to my room one of the last couple days of class, and I would film and make a graphic of them, and neither of them ever came down.
Wow.
So I didn't have a graphic of them. So we'll give Landon, and you can see Landon there, we'll give him the Paxton Farms Player of the Game Award. And like I said, we will be back tomorrow night, hopefully as long as the Wi-Fi works. We'll be at Centerville, JV game at 6, varsity game to follow. So we hope